Stop it. Hello. Yeah.
Set the stage.
Voice FM.
Oh.
Let's go. Voice FM.
Hello and welcome to part one of a two-part episode. That's better. And I'm here with the alter ego that is Lord Sir Duke.
Lord Sir Duke Earl Baron Toffeenose III of Gloucester OBE. Or Dukey, if you want.
Yeah.
Is Dukey better? Dukey sound better. Let's go with Dukey for today.
We'll just get the OBE.
Where did I get the OBE from? Well, I stole it off of a painter who was using Oberon plated efficiency paint. That's where I got it from.
I mean, it's fine.
Yes, it is fun.
Okay. So, how can you steal an OBE?
How can you steal an OBE? Well,
Is it a certificate or?
no. Well, it's an award given to you by the king or the royal family. Mine was given to me by His Majesty the King about 3 years ago, but that was because he's got connections with my father and all of those fun things. Yes. But
Your queen was still around 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Mm.
What year are we in now? 2025.
Oh, so it's still
years
less than 25.
Oh, well then it was after the Queen died. Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes. But yes.
And the Lord Sir part? I mean, were you Sir
that's-
first, Lord first?
Ooh, what do you think?
Well, I don't know, I might make up a story.
No, it was Lord first. That was inherited from my father and my family and the estate and yada yada yada. And then the Sir came afterwards. That was the knighthood, of course, with His Majesty and all of those fun things. So yes.
Let's go into your own life a little bit.
Yes.
A tricky childhood.
A tricky childhood, yes. Well, the thing is I lived quite a sheltered childhood.
Yeah.
So my father, he has an estate in the middle of the countryside. I never really interacted with the world when I was a little wee child. I was homeschooled. I didn't go through private or public education, state education. All homeschooled. So that's why people think I'm rather bizarre. Because the way I interact with the world is like when I was a child, right? This is the best way to put it. When I was a child, I did a lot of making up stories, and I had this one rather cool character called Arthur Penthread, right? And I made up a whole series of novels. By Arthur, sorry, not by Arthur Penthread, with Arthur Penthread. And he was like this old medieval knight sort of thingamajig, you know, and he went on all these quests to go defeat dragons and take down goblins and all of those fun, weird, mystical creatures. So now when I walk through the world, I can see that I don't necessarily know how to interact with people, but that's because
That's what they're showing off here.
yeah, but that's okay. Am I not doing a good job, Petey? It's fine, we joke.
Yeah. So you were estranged with the father.
I was what? Sorry.
Estranged from your father.
Estranged from my father. Yes.
So basically, he interviewed with your mum and then left.
No. So being estranged, it means that I'm no longer in contact with my father.
Oh.
It was tricky, very, very tricky. The relationship I have with my father, how do I word it? It's just, it's rather, he takes a lot and never really listens to me, if that makes sense. And you know, we never really got along with regards to our views and our opinions. So, for example, my father, he's quite traditional. I think is the word I want to use to describe it. And he likes...
Very 60s, 70s.
Well, this is the thing. My father was born in the 80s. He's about 45, roughly. And
How old are you?
20. I was born in 2000.
So he would have been about 20 himself then when he had you?
Yes. He... I think his views were inherited from his father. And I think the world should be made up of different views, obviously, but our views just didn't mix together. So we often clashed a lot. Like, for example, one thing he was very against was the working class, which I never saw an issue with. Granted, as I said previously, you know, he sheltered me quite a lot. You know, it's very much you have to stay on the estate, you have to be homeschooled by these private tutors, and I never really, you know, interacted with a lot of other people. But I remember one year he took us to the Goodwood Festival of Speed, and I was walking around. I know, right? And I was walking around and I was talking to all these different people, just mingling, doing all those fun things, and I meet this lovely couple. And I was just nattering away to them. You know, they were about the same age as me. So I was like, why not? Let's have a chit chat with you, no? Because I don't really speak to people my age. And I was just talking away to them, and I was having such a good time. And then I turned around to them and asked them where they came from. And they said, Littlehampton. And I asked, yes. Well, I asked them where Littlehampton was. And they said, well, it's along the south of England. And I was like, yes. And they go, it's by the beach. And I go, oh, okay. And I was like, is that a very, do you mingle a lot there? Are there a lot of social events there similar to this? And they go, no. I go, no. And they go, no, there's not a lot of social events like this in Littlehampton. And it was from there that they told me, the couple, both of them, each work 2 jobs just to survive. They're both working class. And that was the first time I had really interacted with working class people. And I remember, as I got a little bit older, like when I turned 18, for example, you know, I tended to venture out of my estate a lot more. Did a lot, I was about to say boogieing around, that's the wrong word. Did a lot of travelling around, you know.
Around the country? Yes,
around the country, and I went to all sorts of places.
In England?
In England, yes, yes. I've never been abroad, would you believe it? I know, it's crazy.
So,
but
Wales, Scotland?
No, just in England, just England. South and North England, that's the furthest I've been, not even the Isle of Wight, which is crazy. But
The Isle of Wight is literally...
I know, it's just over the road, isn't it? It's crazy. But yes, so I was visiting all these places, and I was interacting with all these people, and one day I went to, I forget the name of it now. It's gone, it's escaped me. Anyway, I was visiting somewhere, and I went by train. And my father initially was quite annoyed with me because, you know, we have like a private limousine and yada 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 for all these sorts of things. Yeah, right. And I get back for dinner.
What time's
dinner? Dinner, we always had dinner at 6:30. always bang on the money. It was very precise. My father's a very precise man, so everything was done at a precise
And what
time.
about now? Because obviously no longer in touch.
Well, this is the thing. Now I have it whenever I like. I could have dinner right now, and I wouldn't complain at all.
Well,
Yes, and
15 in the morning.
yeah, and you know what? I would, and I would love it. But yes, you know, I came back for dinner, and my father asked me, and my mother was there as well, and they both asked me how my day had been. And I told them I had gone on the train and explored this. No, it's still gone. Oh no, Emsworth. That's where it was. Emsworth, right?
And that very forgotten place.
And that very forgotten place, Emsworth. It's because it's like in the middle of nowhere. It's crazy. I do quite like it though. But anyway, yes, I went to Emsworth and I was talking to my mother and father about how on the train I had given some money to a homeless man. And my father, on the train, yes, he had snuck on. Yes, he had snuck onto the train. And when I told them, my father's face completely dropped.
Yeah.
You know, he was completely...
Oh, because of the differences, yeah.
Well, this is the thing. And he turned around to me, he said, "You gave money to a rat." And I said, "I beg your pardon?" And he says, "You gave money to a rat." And I said, "No, I gave money to a homeless man." And he says, "Yes, he's homeless, he's a rat." And you know, it was things like that, you know, his views on the working class, and it was a very, it's tricky, you know, like I think I respect my...
watching this, so they can just say,
Pardon?
Is that like Griff watching this, so they can say...
No, do you know what, I think you're correct, but I think it's one of those things with my father where I understand that everyone has a right to their own opinion, and I think personally that you shouldn't take away anyone's opinion. Like it's completely wrong because everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But he and I just couldn't find any common ground. And the day I left. It came off the back of a very long argument between the pair of us about my future and where I was heading. I was telling him about how I want to apply myself to music and to performance. And he just said that I had a duty to my country and that I wouldn't do that. He's an aristocrat. He has all sorts of like stocks and incomes from businesses. Realistically, if you want me to be honest, he's never actually worked a day in his life.
Obviously not.
Yes.
And he wanted you to kind of
yeah, exactly. He wanted, and I can understand it to a certain degree. I think it comes down to legacy. I think, you know, and my father, he wants me to carry on the legacy he's built. And I can understand, you know, he's a very, very proud man. Yeah, I can understand where he's coming from. But the reality is, I think, you know, we're on this planet for such a short time. I don't want to inherit someone else's legacy. I want to build my own. Hence why I've started writing all the music and I've started performing and making my own material.
Good.
Because I don't want his legacy. I want mine. So yeah.
Good response.
Thank you.
And so if you're making your own legacy, are you going to change your name?
No, because I believe it's the one I'm born with.
So
and
which
it's the
bit are you
one.
born with then?
Which bit?
Name.
Sir Duke Earl Baron Toffeenose III of Gloucestershire.
Right, so
That's my official birth name on my certificate.
Right.
And then the.
That's the bit you could just take away.
Pardon?
That's the bit you could just take away.
Well, that's the thing. Well, this is why I was just saying, if you want, you can just call me Dukey. Dukey works very well.
Alright. Dukey.
But not Dookie, because Dookie is a poo, I've recently found.
It's a what?
It's a poo. Feces, yes.
Oh,
It's fecal matter. Yes.
What are you watching? Hot Histories?
Well,
There should be a character in the Hot Histories.
I should be a character in horror.
No.
What is Horrible Histories? I don't know what it is. What is Horrible Histories?
It's a CBeebies, CBeebies show where they just have characters on there, they have people on there portraying Victorian people, or they do like Tudor times, or they go back to Henry VIII, or and they're quite on possibilities.
So is it a drama? Is it like a serious show?
It's a comedy drama thing.
It's a comedy drama
Yeah,
thing.
you should give it a watch. It's on iPad.
Like Doctor Who.
Doctor Who's different.
Oh, what's different about Doctor Who?
Doctor Who is a very old TV show about time travel.
About time travel?
Yeah.
Real life time travel? I'm quite new to this technology thing. As I say, father.
Do you know what iPlayer is?
No. What is an iPlayer?
It's a streaming service. Like, have you got a TV?
No.
What do you listen to? Radio?
Yes, radio. I've recently bought a mobile phone, so I.
What's this? Yeah.
No. It's a Goggle Pixel, I believe it's pronounced. So I've recently just acquired one of them, which was a second-hand. Do you know what? Terribly.
Do you know what channel on?
Yes, I do. Yes, just about. And my friend tried to show me how to do a charge on your phone.
Charge it.
That's the one. Yes, I think yes, with one of those. She tried to teach me how to do a charge, but I couldn't necessarily figure it out. So she brought me this wonderful contraption, which is like a wireless charger theme. I don't know how it works. All I know is that I just put my phone on top of it and it does all the magic for me.
You mean a power bank?
Potentially, yes. Potentially. What's a power bank?
Okay. Google it.
Google.
Yeah.
What's a Google? Oh, the goggle.
Yeah.
The goggle. Okay, I'll goggle it.
Yeah.
I'll goggle it. Yes.
Okay. No, Mum.
No. Yes. Unfortunately, my mother passed away not long after I left my father's estate.
Good.
Yes. It was due to COVID. So unfortunately, she's not around anymore. Yes.
I got that quickly. Okay. Sorry to hear that.
No, it's well, these things happen in life, and I think that when they happen, you just sort of have to accept them and move on. I just think that's how it works, really.
Did you see her before she passed because you left the planet?
No. Which is quite unfortunate. Yes, is it okay if we move on from this topic?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You were born into wealth, but you don't like it.
I was born into what? So, into wealth?
Oh,
yes.
But you don't like it.
Well, this is where it comes back to what I was talking on earlier about this idea of legacy. I think when you're born into wealth and materialism, everything is normal. Once I started adventuring and surrounding myself with people from a working class background and seeing all of these different people, what I learned the most was that money isn't necessarily everything, in the sense of there is more to the world than money and materialism, and there is real connections to be made. And I think money sometimes, what I've learned through speaking to people, like that homeless man on the train, money is used as a weapon. A lot of the times it's used as a bribe, it's used as a bargaining tool. And I don't want to be associated with that. I'm very much, I've got a nickname with my friends. They call me the hippie because I'm very much about peace and love, you know, and about everyone, peace and love. And about everyone sort of just getting along. Like I say, you know, we don't have long on this planet. So I very much believe that associating myself with money, I mean, it's good for me, but it doesn't help anyone else. So what's the point in being associated with it? And that's sort of why, you know, and that was another thing with my father and I, you know, coming back to this idea of the working class. And, you know, I mean, we come from, you know, the upper class aristocracy sort of background. And it's just all about elitism. And that's not who I am, that's not what I want to be. I want to be more than that.
Okay. So why not use your wealth to spread it around?
Well, the thing is that my father...
You could use it for good.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, and I tried that. My father has access to all of our family's wealth.
Funds.
Yes, right. Yes, I know. My bank accounts are all set up under him. So since I've been estranged from him, I've had to sort out.
Because presumably you didn't know who any of the banks were beforehand.
No, well, my friends...
That's what I'm asking.
Yes, well, my friends and I, you know, we looked into different banking, I was about to call them banking agencies. They're not called banking agencies, are they? I think they're just different banks, yes. I don't know.
Yeah,
anyway.
They'll do the same thing.
They will do the same thing. They all take your money and hold on to it and keep it safe. But we looked into different banks, and, you know, I spoke to them about theirs. So they helped me pick out some, and then we just sort of went from there.
Okay.
And I'm quite happy with my choice. I feel quite happy with it.
Oh, what's that?
I'm not telling you! I'm not telling you, Peter!
You're very into sports.
I am very into sports.
Most, your favourite is basketball.
Yes.
You're quite tall.
I am quite tall. But for the viewers at home, because I know you can't see me, I'm breaking the fourth wall now. I'm 6 foot.
If they're going on YouTube, so they will see you.
No, yes, but look, if I stand up, look completely out of frame. Yes, I'm 6'3". I'm very, very tall.
Anyway.
Yes, basketball. So I'm terrible at basketball. Actually playing it, I'm terrible.
Just like enjoying it.
Yes. But well, no. In fairness,
so
I do enjoy playing it.
You're savvy, get on the pitch.
Yeah.
Is that 5 minutes ago or something?
Pardon?
So you just go on the pitch 5 minutes ago or something?
Yeah, sort of thing. I go on the court when there's, you know, when they just need someone else, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it, woo. And then they go, there you go, Dookie, and I'll go, hey.
Yeah.
And then I go, woo. But I've got a terrible jump shot.
What's the jump shot like?
My jump shot. Okay, I'm just going to come out of shot quickly, viewers.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could try it from a kneeling position. If I move the chair, and then I could come here. So obviously I'm not all the way down like this when I start, but just for the sake of staying in frame. So I stand here like this, and I go like this, and I go, whew, and it's very, I get called, well, I agree. I fully agree. But I often get the nickname the Frog, because I look like a frog when I do a jump shot. But I do really enjoy watching basketball. My favourite team, I watch the NBA, and my favourite team are the Milwaukee Bucks, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as their power forward and Damian Lillard as their point guard. America. Yes, but Giannis...
I was hoping you would say something about the Jets or something.
No.
Or the Lakers or...
No, not the Lakers. Well, the Lakers are all right, but the Bucks is where it's at for me. It's because they're the underdogs, I feel.
Yeah.
And...
Southampton.
Yeah.
Football.
So this is the thing. I don't know much about football. So fill me in. What's the story with Southampton? Because they're All Saints. Is that what they're called?
Saints, yes.
Just the Saints.
All Saints is a music band.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
What sort of music do they do?
Oh, God, that's I don't know.
I love it. Yes. So tell me more about the Saints. What do they? Is their football?
Yeah, they're a football team.
And are they in the Premier League?
Yes, they are. Well,
Yes.
they just got relegated down. They're just going down.
What does it mean if they're relegated?
Yeah.
Does that mean they've been moved?
Yeah, moved, yes.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And is that because they didn't do well in the Premier League?
That's right, yeah, they're playing
I see. Oh. That's
So
quite
you're
sad.
team being the underdog, you don't expect many wins. So
No, well,
sort
they won the NBA. Oh, just for the viewers, this isn't actually wine; it's water.
of course it is.
Of course, we don't promote alcohol on this podcast, do we, Peter?
Well, I don't.
No, we don't. Anyway,
I don't.
I
I don't know what you're on, but that is definitely water, by the way. I've seen
It is
him put it
water.
out of the sink.
We did get it out of the sink.
It's just behind us.
Just backstage. What was I going to? What were we talking about? Oh yes, the Bucks. They recently, I think it was. Yeah.
You said they recently won the.
I think it was the 2021 NBA Championship. Yes, or 22. But that's the exactly. That's the thing. They haven't won it since.
22.
No. So every year.
So every season starts in January, February, and finishes at one year. So it's like in the year.
Yeah. So they start.
It's not
When do they
covering
start the season? They start the season in September, I believe, or October.
Yeah, so you mean like
Sort of.
21, 22?
Yes.
Okay.
But yes, they won the championships, and they haven't won it. But they didn't win it this year. They're in the playoffs at the moment. So the playoffs is like the final tournament to come to the finals. And they haven't won. They got booted out. They lost to the Indiana Pacers, I believe it was. So I'm quite disheartened, if I'm honest. But the Oklahoma Thunder City are one of my second favourite teams. I've got two second favourite teams, which feels like cheating.
It is.
Well, there you go. And it's the OKC. That's what they're abbreviated to. They are currently in the Eastern Conference Finals with the playing off against. Who are they playing off against? I believe. Oh, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the OKC are currently leading. So fingers crossed they'll get to the finals, because after they finish the conference finals, they go to the finals. So fingers crossed they'll win. I'm hoping. Do you know much about basketball? Is that?
I don't know.
Because I know you mentioned to me you were a bocce player.
Yes, do you know what bocce is?
No, well, this is the thing. This is what I wanted to ask you about. I don't know much about bocce. Tell me about bocce. Because in my head, I picture bocce, but I think it's complete. Well, this is the thing. I think I'm completely wrong. Okay, because in my head, no, I agree. In my head, bocce is the one where they skid the puck across ice, and then someone brushes the ice so that the puck.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey.
No, it's not.
It's the one where they brush the ice and then the puck goes along the ice.
Ice
Curling. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
No, so what's bocce?
Bocce is a Paralympic sport.
Mm.
Have you heard of bowls?
Yes. Bocce. I love that. Very accurate description. Yes. Yes.
Bowls. First of all, bowls.
Yes. Okay. And what's the difference?
Now,
What's the difference between bocce and bowls?
It's indoors,
Yes.
so outside.
Okay.
You have leather bowls
Leather
instead
balls.
of the
They're like plasticky, rubbery
stone,
jigs.
rubber,
Yes.
whatever, yeah. And you have six of each colour,
Yeah.
red and blue.
Yeah.
And the aim is to like balls, get your
Closest to the middle.
weight.
Oh, I see. So the difference is the ball and the fact it's inside.
And it's paid by people with disabilities.
Oh, I see. And did you compete?
Not to a high standard, but to a good standard.
No, but any standard is a good standard, I think. I think my honest opinion with sports is that if you perform at any level, you are instantly a professional. Because if you're taking it out of the... Exactly. And if you're taking it out of, let's say, for example, this is a completely different example, mine, but let's say, for example, it was like boxing, right? It's the difference between doing it in your gym and doing it in front of a crowd. If you perform in front of a crowd, to me, you are a professional sport player. Because that's the difference between training and competing. So my point being is that I think you're a professional PT.
So, apart from basketball, how did you get into basketball?
Basketball? Well, coming back to this couple that I met at Goodwood, all those years ago.
How many years ago?
What year are we in now? 2025, right? I think.
Yes.
2025.
Still,
I know. It's gone so quickly though, hasn't it? It's almost the end of May. Sorry, anyway, I'm digressing.
Definitely.
Yes, I met them at Goodwood, and the woman in the couple, her name was Samantha. It's a very nice name, but it was quite funny because she was called Samantha and her boyfriend was called Samuel. So it was Sam and Sam, yes, which I thought was quite amusing. But yes, Samantha, she was a huge Lakers fan, ironically. And she was speaking to me about basketball because I told her I was sort of into racing, but I wasn't like the car racing. I mean, being at festival speed. Oh no, I like horse racing. I'm terrible at it, and well, that's
Are you good at any sport?
No.
That's why I went into music.
Well, there you go. Exactly. The thing with horse racing is I'm not. I mean, I can't play it at all. I go a lot to watch the race courses, and I like to watch. Albeit these days I need to sneak in through fences because I don't have my father's connections. Well, this is what I was just moving on to. Yes, I bet on horses. The thing is that I tend to go on a terrible losing streak. And then, would you believe it, my luck completely turns on a dime and I win quite a lot of money. For what I bet, I only bet like 50p sort of thing, small bets. And then I win like £50. I'm like, that's a whole week's worth of shopping, it's amazing. Yeah. But yes, I can see the cogs ticking. What are you thinking, Peter?
I was thinking of just bonkers. If you know what bonkers is.
Yes, it's the song by Dizzy Rascal, no? Some people think I'm bonkers.
Probably, I've got no idea. Oh yeah, I put down there 20 years old, but it looks like I'm putting down 2030.
Well, that is the year that I hope to make it famous by, so...
You're having a debut album?
I am! Hello, viewers. I am in the process of writing, composing and arranging my debut album. It's not got a release date yet. I've not put a date on it, but I am writing. Would you like to hear one of the songs?
Go on then.
Go. So this song, if I turn all my things on, I believe they're all on. This song, ooh, that's very loud, 1 second. This song is about my favourite breaded delicacy, my favourite... Sorry, we're out of tune. Yes, so this This song, apologies, this song is about my favourite sandwich.
Sandwich.
Favourite
What's
sandwich.
your favourite sandwich?
Oh, you'll find out.
Is that the title of the song?
Of all the many leisures one might enjoy, from sporting events to helping the unemployed, cabaret causes commotion, donkeys dance with devotion, but nothing beats a pickle and mustard sandwich. On Saturday last, I went to the races. Black caviar was the crowd's favourite. She galloped gallantly at a super slicing speed, but nothing beats a pickle and mustard sandwich. Green leaves sail through the air in spring. It brings me joy and mirth when they come in. The daisies dine at dawn, the cats cut through the corn fields, but nothing beats a pickle and mustard sandwich. Well, if mother never made it for me, I wouldn't know of simplicity. The world would never be laid at my feet. I never wake up happy from sleep. I'd never know of liberty. I never know when say magnifique. I'd fall and I'd mourn, I'd whimper and weep for the pickle and mustard sandwich. Rumpy Pumpy is quite good. But I often find I'm misunderstood. You see, while I'm doing it from behind, there's only one thing on my mind. Nothing beats a pickle and mustard sandwich. Perhaps there's more to life than this. Maybe I should settle down, find true love and have kids. Rest under the moon and stars and smoke fine Cuban cigars. What do you think?
It was good.
Oh, hell, I won't be fine without my lifeline, my pickle and mustard sandwich. Anyway, yes, that's that song.
I thought that was the end then, but...
No, it's a very fun little fake out. Apologies, I messed that up halfway through.
As
I say, well, thank you very much, Peter. As I say, it's all a work in progress.
Yeah,
that's one of the more completed songs. Do you know what? I agree. But yes.
I was expecting you might go for a bit of an opera thing.
An opera thing. Well, now, this is where we're in a bit of a... Well, not a pickle as such. So there is a song I could perform for you, and for you, Peter. But this is where we're in
It's a work in progress.
No, it's not that. It's a song about Portsmouth. And I hear...
Oh, you know Portsmouth now.
I do know... No, I know Portsmouth. The issue is with Portsmouth is that I hear there's a rivalry between Portsmouth and Southampton. And obviously this podcast goes to a Southampton radio station, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Yes. So I think maybe, I don't know, this is on you, Peter. Would you like me to play you my song about Portsmouth?
You can, only if it's about how shit they are.
Then I should refrain from playing the song. Let's not. Do you not like Portsmouth? What is the rivalry? I've never heard of this.
Because they're quite close together.
They're quite close together.
They're both in Hampshire.
Okay, and is it...
Do you know what Hampshire is?
Yes, it's a county. And is it about the sort of the sea? Because they've both got dockyards,
no,
right?
It's actually the football teams again.
Football teams?
Yes.
I see.
So, because they're close together, they don't like each other.
I see, and there's a close rivalry
Yes.
there. Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
So let's move away from
Yes,
this.
yes, yes.
And go into comedy and TikTok.
Comedy and TikTok, yes. So I've, as I was saying earlier, you know, I've only just sort of wrapped my head around technology.
Yeah.
But my friends and I, you know, we've been talking about how to best boost.
Your profile.
Yeah, my profile and my exposure as a performer. So they've taught me how to do Instagram, and they've taught me how to do TikTok.
Do you know what a TikTok is now?
Well, now I do, but when they first mentioned it to me, and I'll be honest, Yes, specifically a grandfather clock,
Yeah,
because you know when it goes tick-tock at the bottom, yes, with the pendulum. Yes, so they first mentioned it to me, but I think it's a rather odd name. Do you know where it comes from? The tick-tock name?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Well, no, this is the thing, I don't. But if one second, let me pop my guitar to one side.
It's just a name for that.
I'd like to, well, no, this is the thing, I would like to look it up. If you'll allow me, could I look up where the TikTok name comes from?
Yeah.
Okay. Where does, where does TikTok come from? Should we find out? Oh, no, that's tikka masala. TikTok originated in China. Yes.
You should maybe put in what does the name TikTok.
Yes. Where does
the...
But yes, so that's where yes. Anyway, sorry, getting back to what I was saying. So yes, TikTok. So they taught me. They taught me. Yes. So they taught me.
Tell me what TikTok is and what.
Yes, and they taught me how to do it. So if you would like to follow me, I know you do.
Yeah, follow. Yeah.
Fantastic. It's on Instagram. It's at Lord Sir Duke Earl Baron Toffeenose. And
we'll put it up on the screen.
Yes,
So,
that's good. Do you want me to say the TikTok one then as well?
yes. But
And
it will just be over there.
that's fine. And then TikTok, I believe. No, I don't know my TikTok. 1 second. Apologies. Let me.
So you're into comedy.
Yes, as you can tell, I'm obviously an expert at it. No, well, this is the thing. So I wouldn't, and I've had this conversation with my friends. You know, when we've talked about how I should brand myself as a performer.
And the Juki?
Well, yes, but they've said to me that I should label myself as a comedian because a lot of the material I write, I try and make it funny. But I don't want to use the word comedian, so I would strictly label myself as a music act. But I do try to write comedy, very crucial. I do try to write comedy.
How's it going?
Well, as you can tell, it's going fantastic.
Anything else you want to ask?
That I would like to ask you.
You going to one? Yes. I'll pretty much finish with all my
I've never been given this opportunity. Oh, wow, okay. What to ask you?
Well, Chen, do you know, have anything else about your life that you've not said yet? Anything else?
Anything else about
Have
my
you got a
life
girlfriend?
that I have not said?
You got a
No,
girlfriend?
I'm
You got a
completely single. Completely single.
Straight?
Ready to... No, bisexual.
Oh, okay.
And I'm completely single.
You're pursuing someone, are you?
Pardon?
You're pursuing someone.
Pursuing? No. Well, this is the thing. I think I like the idea of being in a relationship, but I'm so, at least at this point in my life, I'm so very dedicated and wanting to carry on with my work. The work has sort of become my first priority, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I don't really have time for a relationship at the moment.
Do you not?
No, which is quite sad because it's a nice idea. But honestly, I'm not too fussed about it. I think it's rather, it's just one of these things, you know?
Yeah. The time will come.
The time will come when the time is right, yes. That's a very good way of thinking, Peter. I like that. You're wise beyond your years, I sense. Wise beyond your years.
Thank you.
Yes. I think it all comes from the beard. How long did it take you to grow that beard? Because that's some serious growth.
To get like this,
Yes.
I'd be around 3 weeks.
You're joking.
I shave quite regularly and it can't come as quickly.
That's incredible. You know, my friend.
What about you?
Well, this is the thing. My facial hair grows.
Do you shave? Do you?
Yes. Well, quite obviously.
Is it
I
bone
shave.
fluff?
No. Well, this is the thing. I quite often find that my beard takes forever to come through. It will take me about maybe 5 or 6 days just to get a little bit of stubble.
I bet it could with stubble.
Do you know what? We could find out. Do you want? Should I send
Yeah,
you
we should just
a
wait for
picture? Yes. If we just sit and wait,
Yes.
just kick back, relax.
Yeah, relax. Yeah.
Weather's nice, isn't it?
Nice weather, isn't it?
No, but yes, no, I do get some stubble. Well, this is the thing. I find that the weather is quite funny in England, isn't it? Because it's
Rains a
never.
lot, though,
Well,
doesn't
that's the thing. It rains a lot, but it never rains when you want it to rain, and it's never sunny when you want it to be sunny.
No, yeah, exactly.
You know, I went to Portsmouth the other week. I performed for the first time my debut performance at an open mic night at the Groundlings Theatre.
Yes.
And before that, before I performed, I was walking around Portsmouth. I was just exploring the area, and I came across Southsea. I was walking up and down Southsea, and I'd been to Southsea a few times. It's rather nice. And I went along the beach, and it started raining. And I was like, this is perfect weather to make a sandcastle, but not perfect weather to walk in, because it's not very picturesque. It's very, very sad, I think. But I did see a dog run into the sea, and the owner turned around and said, "Why are you running into the sea for? It's raining." And the dog looked very confused. It was quite funny though. It was very, what are they called? You know, like the big, fluffy, big Beethoven dogs. I forget what they're called. Oh, Saint Bernard, one of those big fluffy dogs. They're like a big ball of fluff on legs. And it just got
like a beard.
a bit like my non-existent beard, yes. And they what was I saying? Oh yes, the dog. It came back and it's just absolutely soaked in water. And I don't know why the owner decided to do it, but the owner thought it would be a very good time to brush the dog.
In the rain.
In the rain, yes. Whilst it was all
On the
completely
beach.
wet. Yes. Well, I think
I'm making a sandcastle.
whilst I was trying to make a sandcastle, let's make that point very
Did you
clear.
have a bucket? Did you have a spade?
No, I used just my hands, and I think that's why it didn't go to plan. Because I tried doing, so you know how with like a bucket? No. Well, I still.
You don't take your phone out in the rain.
No, well, this is the thing. It's very expensive, so I don't like to take it out in the rain. I'm very scared of it breaking. My phone. Well, I got it off of my friend. I bought it second hand for about £230 or so, I think. Or it might have been 240. Not just £40. That would be rather cheap for a phone. You think?
I think so, yeah.
No, fair enough. Well, but yes.
Okay,
But yes, so yes, the dog comes
So
out of the
dog.
water,
Yes.
and he's combing the dog, and it's completely wet. But I think it's from the perspective of, you know, when you get a shower and then you want to brush your hair after because it's all wet and it's a lot easier to do. Yes. No, I mean like when you come out of the shower, yeah.
Right.
And you
You don't do that then.
no, well, I mean sometimes. Look, if it's my birthday, I'll shake around, okay. But
That sounds wrong. That sounds really wrong.
what can I
Cheeky.
say?
Because they're few things, but that's not that.
No, fair enough. But yes, but it's like when you try and comb your hair after you've had a shower. So this was the thought process I had, because the hair was wet, so it might be easier to comb and to style and
Yes,
all those
of
fun
course.
things with.
Well, I wouldn't do it.
But what made me rather laugh quite a lot is the man was bald. So he does he know how to comb hair like that?
It probably just doesn't comb at all. He probably
Well, that's
just
what I'm thinking.
uses the stuff Bernard's
Yes.
fur and just puts it on his head
like what are they called?
Yeah,
A
like
wig.
on top.
Yes, or like a toupee. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, just put a cat in it.
Do you know, I fit a cat on your head. I love that idea. Put a cat on my head. You could call it, it could be like a sat-nav.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
make
it
the
can
tail
navigate
just
you
sort of
everywhere.
down the side.
Yes, it just like points in your direction, like over your head, all you see is like a...
And if you're going to move it like that, just scratch them.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It's like having private security if you have a cat on your head. It's quite fun.
A cat to pay.
A cat toupee. Oh, I like that, and it works as well because the cat ends with the T. Yeah, that's quite creative, Peter. Are you a creative person? Do you do a lot of creative things? What do you do, Peter? What's your creative background?
I was editing videos like this.
Yes.
Well, you know me, don't you?
Oh, I do. Botcher star, Peter. I like it. But yes.
How have we known each other, Duke?
We've known each other very, very recently, viewers, would you believe it? Because I actually found out about Peter through this podcast, which was quite nice. This one right here. And which, by the way, I'm very, very grateful for you giving me the chance to come on here.
Well, thank you for coming
appreciate
on.
it. Thank you. I've really enjoyed this.
Is this your first?
Well, this is my first podcast. This is my first ever interview. Which is why the social skills aren't social skilling, but that's okay. I don't mind. I've lost track. That look to the camera speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
The social skills.
It's a bit of The Office.
Yes. Oh, have you seen The Office?
Yes.
I watched The Office. My friends introduced me to The Office.
Which one though?
No, both. They introduced me to both of them, and I thought it was rather funny. Yeah. What, June?
Yeah, Jim. Jim Harper at the US.
Oh, I haven't seen it in a while. You will have to forgive me. Was he the one played by Steve Carell?
No, that's Mark Scott.
It's Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Who was Jim Parsons?
If you get your push phone up.
Get my mobile device up. Right. And what am I looking at? Oh! I knew there was a Jim Parsons. Is there a Kim Parsons? I want that works.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you say it, it sounds like you know the person.
That's what I mean. Like Kim Parsons, Hugh Bonneville, Bendover. You know, they all work. Pardon? Dookie works, but not Dookie. Not Dookie. I'm not a poo.
Douchey.
Yeah, let me show you.
Douchey.
A douchey. Uh-oh. I probably should have asked about this. Is this sort of language allowed on the podcast? This bad? Okay, that's cool.
Well, I can blur it out anyway if it's.
Oh, that's okay.
Beep.
I can do it for you if you want. Beep.
Yes.
You mother. Beep.
Explosive.
I like it.
Anyway,
Dookie. Oh, it's an album by Green Day too.
tips or advice would you give to other people that have the same background as you, that wants to kind of break free from the system? You can be as political as you can be here as well.
Ooh.
Yes. Feel
well, this is. I mean, to be fair, this isn't a political answer. I think my answer is just. I think any advice that anyone would give you: be introspective, look into your heart, take some time to yourself, go on walks. You can't go wrong with a good walk, a good trip in nature.
apart from me.
No, but this is why I'm saying go on a trip in nature.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. Go and exist in the world, exactly, and be one with nature to find out about who you are and what you want, and then when you've got an idea of that, because that will change all the time and for all of your life. But take that time to find out who you are and what you want, and then follow your heart. Because at the end of the day, the heart is where your soul lives, and your soul is your guiding light and your way forward.
That should be a location, a quote.
What? The soul is your guiding light. I quite like that. It's very live, love, laugh, isn't it? It's very fun. Well, thank you, Peter. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that's the end of part one. Join us again soon for part two coming up in a few weeks' time, so enjoy for that. Do you anything?
So long, viewers!
I will see you next time.
Voice FM.